episode 7. For those of you wondering, I will be watching it from Funimation's website, and I will be starting my reaction in 1-0, go! Alright, Funimation's cutesy little logo, which I think fits for almost every single little scenario. And then the Tomy animation logo is pretty nice too. I love how they always change it every few seasons. Oh hell yeah, what I've been waiting for. I wouldn't be surprised though if Seiin actually loses this specific practice match. Because at the very least, when it comes to Seiin's club, I don't feel like they're ready yet. Or who knows, they might actually win this practice match. I have a feeling like whoever wins this practice match, they're going to probably lose the official match. Whoever wins this, so. Because that's how it usually goes in sports animes. Usually. Although, who knows? Maybe our main boys might actually win this, and they might actually win the official match against their opposition when it comes down to it. But at least from the sports animes I've seen, that's not how it usually works, though. Man, this song definitely kicks a lot of ass. And the reason why I say that is because usually in sports animes, the reason why they usually have the character in practice matches, if say they win the practice match, lose the official match, is so that they can give some build up towards the opposition, because in official matches, at least I think that's why sports animes usually go that route. Not just sports animes, it works for live action movies, television series too regarding sports. It doesn't just apply to these type of series too. But hey, who knows? Maybe this series will give us a twist out of the left field. That's where the opening kicks ass. I'm gonna have to listen to the full version of it pretty soon. Finally, it's back! Oh, okay. And that's gonna be their assumption, though. Oh. I mean, why not, though? Aww. Hell yes! Oh, honestly. I kind of do hope their group makes it far, except for when they take our main boys, and I hope they get their asses whooped, you know? But yeah, it makes sense that Seiin's going to struggle. I mean, they have less experience. But you know what? This will be good for them. If they get this ass whooping... Oh! Oh, shit! Ugh. I think we're going to see the formation of beautiful rivalry right here. Damn, they're going hard as if it's an actual match. They're going for tit for tat. Ah. Ah. Damn. But you know what? That's the way it is in sports sometimes. Sometimes the ball doesn't roll the way you want it to roll. Oh. Alright, they're learning. Oh, that slow-mo looks slick. And I like how when it comes to Subaru, he's definitely having the same issues that Koukou had in some of the earlier episodes. Jeez, he has a fucking I mean, that's why they call it a bazooka. Oh, hello, Andre Resoto Otaku. That's also a cool channel name. I mean, that's fucking good shit right there. And then the way they talk with a little bit of fear in their voice. Ah. But hey, you know what? Even if Fuku does win this will be a good experience for Seiin, though. Regardless. Fuck! But you know what? In a way, this is good. It means our... Because if they lose, at the very least, our boys are going to learn that they actually can match up with extremely elite competition. Oh, whoa! Oh. Oh yeah, the self-confidence. I actually like how they mentioned that little specific plot point with Koei. So it kind of does give it a little bit more gravitas to see him actually get that extra point. That's a good job at least building up a Superman character. Aww. I actually love that where Subaru he's mature to the point where he wants to take everything on his back, literally. That's fucking badass. Oh, hello, Anders Saint Otaku. Yeah, I've monetized my channel in case you're wondering. As for why I didn't reply to earlier stuff, it's because the match is still going between Seiin and the other groups. So I wanna, because there hasn't been a single pause in this episode. I usually read the live chats and when the episode goes into like its slower modes, but this episode has not slowed down one bit yet. Oh, that's pretty cool that you have a YouTube channel, Andres Otaku. I also hope it grows pretty quickly. As for the question marks, usually when a series gets into like either it's action stuff, I don't look at the live chat until the action scene or the sports scene is over. Usually. I mean, hey, why not? Oh, that's actually pretty dang beautiful right there. Marley forming. And plus, I feel like this is already going to give Seiin some time to actually see what they're lacking. Oh. Ho ho! Oh, I love that! That's pretty damn freaking cool. That's true. And that's a good thing for him. Yeah, I mean, he is right. That's a tough task, though. Jeez. But you know what? It's doable since he's younger. He's going to be able to grow a lot quicker than Subaru. Because Subaru is already, his full on body frame's already relatively set now that since he's older. Huh? The fuck? Aww. That's a good point. No, the thing is, he has a good point. That and then it doesn't just apply to volleyball; it applies to other sports like basketball or football, where well, because for Ichimaru, it'd be kind of like where would he get the rhythm? Because if he's on the bench for most of the tournament, and then he plays a really big game, it's gonna be hard for him to get any rhythm. I could see why he have reservations, but at the same time, the Hajime he does have to make the rough decisions though, and sometimes. Oh shit! I wasn't expecting that type of hardcoreness from him, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to win. He kind of does though, so that they can get mentally ready. He kind of does because if they can't get through this adversity in the big match, they're not going to be able to get through this adversity for minor matches. So they might as well work this out now. True. Hey, it's been a while since they've actually shown off the coach. That makes sense. I mean, this ain't something you answer just lightly or casually. I mean, Hajime just being a realist. We all know he didn't mean to hurt him. I mean, yeah, there were better ways, but considering they got beat the way they did from their opposition, I could see why he'd react that way. Because really, as people, we sometimes react to things without thinking things rationally because we feel things at the spur at the moment. That's the thing. Hmm. Still pretty sad to see, regardless, though. Because I really do like Oda, but that's the way life is sometimes. Well, no, but simultaneously, though. Damn. What the fuck? Where'd that come from? But here's the thing, though. Ichimaru is gonna have to learn how to deal with the spotlight because this is an opportunity for him. He may not have the most self confidence, but they're gonna need to rely on him. Oh, oh no, no, no. Let's hope anything super serious. Oh, fuck. Okay, okay, that doesn't seem that bad at the very least. Hopefully, anything negative regarding any of Kuraba's family members either. Just love how that's so casual. Oh man. Oh. Hmm. I mean, that's life though. Sometimes you look at what's ahead of you, but it doesn't take until lots of years to realize what you should have done. You know? I mean, hey. You didn't have to say it that way. I mean, I could have kind of fucked up and talking that way a little bit. Hmm. Well, yeah. And plus, Aww. It makes sense that he'd have that perspective, but considering that he put his heart into volleyball longer than all the others, I could see why Jim would feel that way. Probably because he felt like he could have said things a lot more better with other people, especially regarding Oda. I think that's why he's feeling that type of regret. I mean, he may not know what he wants to say, but with what he said, oh, yeah, I mean, you would best be that's not to get that type of mindset. I mean, hey, Hajima has a good point. I mean, hey, it's only fair. They're athletes. But no, Hajima has a point though, because if say both of them do together match up to the production that Subaru is doing, that's just two players having the similar production capabilities of a single person on the opposing team. It's going to give them weaknesses, so I can see why Hajima would think that way. Because it is a team sport. Now, as for the episode itself, here's what I'm going to rate it overall. I'm going to give it an 8.25 out of 10. I thought it was actually really dang good. Because for one, even though as much as it stung to see Hajima and Kurobo's team lose against Subaru's team, I felt it was realistic considering the build-up they gave Subaru and his team in episode 6. He was going to win. It would have made no sense if his team would have lost, considering that they're their favorites to win it all. They're the favorites to not just win it all, but they've even got the perfectual MVP too. So yeah, everything is stacked in their favor. So that's why I like it, because for one, is say they were ever to face Subaru's group again, there's going to be a lot more emotional build-up now that we saw them lose the practice match. And then just going to be a business as usual match. That's why I love the story writing and the nice bits of comedy too. Okay, now it's back. Oh, so he finally made a decision. Damn! Hey, you know what? I absolutely love that character development for Oda because here, even yes, we know he has the passion to play. I love how it shows you that he actually acknowledges, he's finally acknowledging his own limitations when it comes to volleyball. And even though it was a sad scene to see, it was still a good one because it shows you that he's not gonna lower the team or break the chemistry just for his own benefit. He's gonna go stick with what's actually good for the team in the long run, and I think that's pretty damn badass in my opinion. So that's where I'm gonna have to give the episode absolute credit, at least if you ask me. Then aside from that bit of character development, something else that I really loved about this episode too, I love the fact that for this one, you don't just get character development for Oda, you get character development for Hayajima because at least now with him, you're seeing him feel saddened just by the simple fact that he does have regrets about how he says certain things. And I like that. It's showing you that Hayajima, he's picking up more on emotions, getting affected about how other people feel instead of just focusing on how he himself feels about things. I love that. You see Hayajima become more selfless. You see him form an even more beautiful bond with Kurobu too and asking him for advice. So the figurative walls in his heart, they're slowly breaking down. I mean, That's a lot of character progression for him. Then on top of that, you know what else I loved about this episode too? Aside from the Hayajima character development, I'm loving what they're doing with Kurobo too. They're signing up for bigger things because it's going to be his responsibility to step it up to the plate and try to match up Subaru. And I like that too because, for one, the episodes, at least when it comes to the opposition, they've mostly just been spotlighting lately, at least in the last few episodes, Hajima. So it's finally nice to get to see a little bit more responsibility put into Tsukurobo too. And I also love Ichimaru's. I love his house because since he hasn't played enough games, it makes sense that he's not going to have that built-in self-confidence that someone who's been playing more matches would. And that's something that's pretty cool about the series. It's also focusing on developing the side characters, and it's doing it pretty darn well. And that's why I thought the character writing was absolutely amazing. Now, as for other bits like the animation, aside from a few stills here and there, the animation for the most part was pretty darn good in the volleyball sequences, especially when Subaru just went all bazooka arm mode. That was just absolutely freaking cool. And on top of that, the artwork was absolutely beautiful. Vocal performances are great. I love the music, and that's why if I had to rate this episode overall, I'm going to rate it an 8.25 out of 10 because I thought it was pretty damn good. But right before I go, I'd like to say thank you very much to Anderesito Otaku. Thank you very much for commenting on the live chat. And for everyone else, thank you very much for watching my reaction. I hope y'all have a great, safe, and fantastic day, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely going to be reacting to episode 8 of the series, and I recommend y'all subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction. Now, right before I go, I'd like to say that, for those of you curious, my next reaction is going to probably be The Promised Neverland Season 2, Episode 6, whenever that comes out, because apparently it ain't working on Funimation's website yet, but whenever that does release, I'll be reacting to that as soon as possible. And yeah, just hope y'all have a safe, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.